There was once a guy who had lost everything he cared about. His job, his peace, even his family. One by one, his cars were repossessed. His life was in shambles. But despite all that, there was one thing he could still control: his sense of justice. So when he finally scraped together enough to buy a new car, he didn't just buy any car. He bought something special, something smart, something secure, a luxury vehicle, fully armored and equipped with advanced AI surveillance systems, voice recognition, biometric locks, and remote access. This car wasn't just a machine, it was a fortress. Now, on the other side of life, there was a young man. Life hadn't been kind to him either. Grew up without opportunities, fell into the wrong crowd, started making small mistakes that led to bigger ones. One day, broke and desperate, he saw this luxury car parked alone. It looked unlocked. Maybe this was a chance to snatch something and sell it. A quick hit, one lucky break. He opened the door. He stepped inside, and that's when his nightmare began. The doors locked with a heavy thunk. The windows went dark. The air inside shifted. It didn't feel like a car anymore. It felt like a trap. Because it was. The system activated. Cameras tracked him. The seatbelt wrapped around him on its own. The voice inside the car greeted him, calm, cold, and calculated. This vehicle is now secure. Intruder detected. He laughed at first, thought it was a joke, thought maybe he could break a window and get out. But every button he pressed failed. The more he struggled, the more the car adapted. Doors that wouldn't budge, temperature controls that started to rise. Every action triggered a response. It became clear someone was watching him, controlling it all. Then the voice returned, not the car's voice this time, a real person. The owner of the car. He spoke through the speakers. He wasn't angry. He wasn't screaming. He was calm to calm, like a man who had planned this moment carefully. He said he'd designed the car to be a test, a cage, a lesson, and this was punishment. Punishment for breaking in, punishment for choosing crime, punishment for thinking he could take what wasn't his. What followed was mental warfare. The car wasn't just sealed. It became an instrument of pain and psychological pressure. The temperature changed constantly, freezing 1 minute, blazing hot the next. The oxygen was reduced. Water was denied. The food dispenser inside the car didn't work. The seat shocked him if he tried to break out. It wasn't enough to trap him. The car wanted to change him. Hours turned to days. His phone died. His hope withered, and during that slow breakdown, the young man began to think, to feel, to remember everything he had done, everyone he had hurt, the people he betrayed, the chances he had to live better, but didn't take. Inside that steel box, he faced someone he had never truly met before, himself. The pain stripped away his ego. The silence forced him to listen. The confinement taught him what freedom really meant, and the voice of the car's owner kept coming back. He didn't talk like a villain. He talked like a philosopher, like a man who'd been hurt by the world and decided to fight back in the only way he knew how. Change isn't given, he said. It's earned. Suffer the weight of your choices, and maybe you'll come out the other side a different man. Eventually, when the young man was almost broken beyond repair, the door opened. The lock clicked. Light came in. He didn't run. He didn't scream. He just sat there, shaking, exhausted, but awake for the first time in years. He was awake. Let me tell you something real. Sometimes, life doesn't knock politely. Sometimes it traps you in a situation so hard, so cold, so locked, that you think it's the end. But maybe it's not the end. Maybe it's the beginning of you finally waking up. There are moments in life when we're just like that young man. We think we're making moves, but we're just surviving. We're taking shortcuts, robbing ourselves of discipline, patience, and responsibility. We're breaking into other people's cars instead of building our own future. And then, one day, we get locked in. It might not be a car. Maybe it's a bad habit, a toxic relationship, a broken mindset, a prison made of our own excuses. But suddenly, there's no escape, no running, just us, facing ourselves, and that's when the real work begins. That's where growth lives, in the heat, the pressure, the silence. See, pressure doesn't destroy you. It reveals you. Some people stay broken in that space, but others, they get reborn in it. Let me ask you, are you running from your own reflection? Or are you finally ready to confront it? Because the truth is, no one's coming to save you. No AI car, no hero, no miracle. You save you by admitting your mistakes, by owning your truth, by deciding that today, right now, you are done being a prisoner in your own life. The guy in that story didn't escape because he was strong. He escaped because he changed, because he stopped being the version of himself that life had created and chose to become the version of himself he was always meant to be. We all have that choice. You can sit in your cage forever, blaming the system, your past, your pain, or you can stand up, rise up, and rewrite your story. That's what this is about. Not just surviving, but transforming. Not just getting out, but becoming someone new when you do. So next time life locks you down, don't curse it. Use it. Use the pressure. Use the silence. Use the pain. And come out on the other side, not as a victim, but as a legend.